Hey, 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 what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Thursday to you all. I hope that you're having an amazing day. And if not, I'm sure it'll get better after this live stream or in the midst of it, rather. And so if you're watching me live, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from tonight. And listen, I don't plan to be before you long tonight, but I do have something that I want to share. And I believe that it's going to be of benefit to those of you that actually are seeking success, for those of you that are actually seeking change. I believe that it will inspire you and encourage you. And for some other people, you're probably going to get mad. Some other people are probably going to unfriend me. And God bless you, you know? But what I'm not going to do is hold my tongue, because there are a few things that actually came to mind, today, and I wanted to make sure that I addressed it. Hey, Miss Brenda, how are you? Palm Coast, Florida's in the house, my favorite Southern Belle. And so let me get into what I want to share with you guys tonight. Listen, while you guys are chiming in and letting me know where it is you're watching from, there's one thing that I need to do, right? I need to go ahead and get my tea together, y'all, because I did not have my tea today. This is my Kai Detox tea, so y'all know I got a detox, okay? Some of you need a detox spiritually, okay? Some of you need a detox spiritually, detox emotionally, and detox physically. Hello, somebody. But I'm going to go ahead and get this detox in real quick. Real simple. Just put it in my water, baby. 10 to 12 ounces of water, and then we shake it up. Hey, San Diego's in the house. Hey, San Diego. Welcome, welcome. So let me get into what I want to share with you guys tonight. I'm going to start with my intro, as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled, single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of the legendary Les Brown, a Forex trader and investor, and I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer in my feelings exude in all that I do. So welcome. All right, let me tell you something. Tonight I have to get into it, and I want you to know that the perspective that I'm coming from tonight is from someone who literally has been through a lot in life. For some people, I've gone through worse. For others, maybe not as bad. But I've gone through my share of difficulties, trials, and tribulations. And so when I share with you what I'm going to share with you tonight, it's not from a place of someone who does not understand. It's not from a place of someone who was just, looking out and like, oh, she already got it figured out. But this is coming from someone who literally has gone through it. Hey, Latoya. Thank you, darling. And so tonight, I don't want you to get offended with what I'm going to say. I want you to be open-minded, and I want you to be able to receive it from a place from love, right? So today, I was thinking, as I had certain people contact me, and I was seeing how certain people were making excuses for certain things, and I was seeing how there were other people that were winning, right? There were other people that were making things happen, and I was looking at the two different types of people, and I said to myself, wow, there is no difference between the person that's winning and the person that's choosing to make excuses. And the reason why, Latoya mentioned my introduction, the reason why I do my introduction every single time I get on live is not to be braggadocious or to, pat myself on the shoulder, but it's literally there because I want everyone to know some of the major things that I had to overcome, and the successes that I've had, to let you know that if I have been able to go and overcome, surely you can do it as well. There are so many people right now that are not living up to their potential. There are so many people right now that are making excuses as to why they are not where they need to be. And the thing is, they are holding themselves back. I mean, you can't just say you want a good life, or you can't just say you want to have more and do more, but then not be willing to do the work, and or do the work consistently. The question that I pose in the title of this broadcast is, can anyone be successful? Can anybody be successful? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Every single person under the sound of my voice has an opportunity to be successful in life. Every single person could be rich in life. Every single person could be healthy. Every single person could have the greatness in life that they so desire, if they would only choose to do so. if they'll make a decision, if they will do the work consistently, if they'd be willing to sacrifice. See, this is the thing. A lot of people want nice things. A lot of people want a certain type of lifestyle, but they're not willing to sacrifice anything. They're not willing to do things that are going to make them uncomfortable. They would rather create a story which says, this is who I am, this is how I've been, and this is how I'm always going to be. And that's called a fixed mindset. Every single person has the ability to have a growth mindset. The growth mindset says, I can learn anything, I can do anything, I can be anything, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes in order for me to get there. When I literally look at myself today, I sometimes marvel because I am totally different than the person that I used to be. The person that I used to be was extremely timid. I was extremely shy. I had low self-esteem. I was someone totally opposite of who I am today. And the shift took place for me mentally because I realized that being that person was never going to align with the assignment on my life. I realized I wanted to have more, but I would never be able to actually accomplish the more that I wanted if I continued to be that person that was had low self-esteem, the person that didn't really want to learn anything new, the person that had all these other lies that were being told in my head, be it through my surroundings, my environment. I could not be that person if I wanted to accomplish all of the things that God has shown before me. And this is the thing. Many of you that are watching me right now, God has shown you glimpses and pieces of your life. He's shown you the great things that you will do. He's spoken a word over your life. But many of you are not consistently going after it. And so what do? You start making excuses. Oh, well, she's only doing that because she went to college and had a 6-year degree, right? Oh, no, well, she's only doing that because, you know what, her mom had money. Oh, girl, she just married a rich man. So we make up all these stories and excuses because you are not willing to be consistent in becoming better. You are not willing to do what it takes to become someone else. This thing is a journey, y'all. It does not happen overnight. But the beauty is it can happen. That's the beauty. And I hope y'all are sharing this video. Please share to inspire somebody. The beauty is you can become someone else. The beauty is you can literally reinvent yourself and create your own life. You literally can become someone else. And see, that's the thing. Most people don't really know that. Most people don't really understand or really comprehend or believe that they can create the life that they desire. And the reason why that is because most of us have never been taught that. We've never been taught that we can create the life we want. We've been following somebody else's blueprint, living up to somebody else's expectation or lack thereof, and we've identified that to be truth, and we've moved on with it. No, honey, I realized about a good maybe 13 years ago that, wait a minute, whose life am I really trying to live? I realized that, wait, there's more. I realized that I can actually do something different. I realized I didn't have to be a lawyer or a doctor or a nurse like most of the people in my family. And you know when that started to click for me? When it became really real for me? When I was able to expose myself to other people. When I was able to expose myself to other teachings. When I was able to expose myself to some books. Some of y'all need to put down these, freaking romance novels and exotic whatever y'all read, and you need to be reading some books that challenge your thinking. Read some books that would allow you to see what is possible for you. Read some books, go to some seminars, go to some workshops, and see people that have actually acquired the life that is literally available to you. My journey has not been easy. But what what I did not say to myself was, Sharita, you just stop here. Sharita, you're okay here. No, no. There will always be a higher level in which you can grow to. We go from glory to glory and faith to faith. We're never okay just being stagnant. We should always be evolving. And so when I see certain people, and being that I'm a coach and I have people that come from different reasons, different backgrounds, and for each individual, there may be a different belief system that hinders them. You know, they may have some people have more success in certain areas while they may believe something totally different in another area of life. But it all boils down to the beliefs that they have. What are your beliefs? You know, I've seen people count themselves out before they even get started. And so let me give you an example of that. Let's just use business for this example. So somebody will reach out to me and they would want to start a business that I'm a part of, or maybe even do one-on-one coaching with me. And so I would disclose to them what the pricing may be. And they would say, oh, wow, okay, well, I can't do that. But I'll get back to you another time. Well, I don't think this is for me. Or they'll say things like, well, I may say you have 30 days to have this offer. And they'll say, well, I'm just going to go ahead and not do it now because, I just can't do it right now. If I told you you have 30 days to do something, how in the world are you going to relinquish and forfeit, throw in the towel on day one? You have a whole 30 days to get something done and you say no today? My mind doesn't think like that. My mind says, oh, shoot, I have 30 days. Okay, what do I need to be doing every single day until day 30 hits? Because I know I'm going to get it done. Like, I'm not going to not do it. Right? That comes with a different vigor in life, a different belief, a certain level of knowing who you are and whose you are. It has to get done. I'm not going to count myself out before it even gets started. Even if I may think I can't do it, I'm going to tell myself I can. And in the event that I don't, at least I was the man in the arena that went and did it anyway. And that's where a lot of you have to come to grips with tonight. Regardless of how long it takes, be willing to go and get it done. You have to change the way you think. Everything happens right here. Everything happens right here. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So is she. Who do you think you are? So funny, people say things like that and they say it in a way that's condescending or, to matter of fact, like, who do you think you are? Well, let me tell you, since you asked, let me tell you who I am. Because I know, honey, if you want to know, if you have some time to sit down, I'm going to tell you who I am. In fact, I'm going to show you even better. You got to know. You got to know who you are. Who do you think you are? Whoever I think I am, that's who I am. If I think I am successful, that's exactly who I am. If I think I'm the baddest thing walking on this planet, baby, that's exactly who I am. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Who do you think you are today? Who do you think you are? Because then you have to go from thinking to knowing, right? That's the evolution and the elevation of thinking and believing is knowing. You better come on, Rosa. You have to know. You have to know with full assurance and confidence that God in me is greater. God in me is greater. There is nothing that I cannot do. We say that all the time. We quote the scripture, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthen me. Amen. Do you believe that? It may sound good, but do you really believe that? Because if you really believe that, we start seeing some fruits. Not a Dorothy voice. We would start seeing some fruit. We would start speaking differently. We would start doing things differently if we really knew. And so anybody could be successful. And success is relative. What I may deem successful, you may not. But the point is, we all know that success is something good. Success is a worthy cause that you deem to make you happy, complete, or whole. It may look different for all of us watching right now, but it's possible. Anyone can have it. Everyone's journey will look different. Everyone's way of getting there may look different, but it is possible. You have to get out of that. Oh, I don't do that. Oh, I don't really like people. I don't really talk to people. I don't really sell. I don't really know anybody. I don't really this. I don't really that. I don't really think I could eat that. I don't really think I'm gonna do this diet. I really don't think stop. Ugh. I need some tea on that, y'all. Just stop with the madness. Stop with the excuses. Become somebody else. Oh, I'm not really that type of person. Well, become that type of person. Listen, there is no way in the world that I have been able to accomplish things that I accomplished because of the fact that I was just so great, even though I am. Right? I am whoever he says I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Where did that come from? Woo, all right. Was that Nas? I don't even know what that was. I think that was Nas. I was infatuated with Nas back in the day, y'all. But anyway, I did not become the person that I became simply because I was just so great initially. But it was because, well, there you go, Lisa. It's simply because I chose to become somebody different. You know, I got them bars, Rosa. I became someone different because I realized that I deserved more. In fact, I want everyone that's watching me right now, whether you're watching live or the replay, I want you to type, I deserve more. Go ahead. Type right now, I deserve more. I felt that. I feel God on that. Mm, yeah. I deserve more. Ooh. Do you believe that tonight? I see Lisa said it. I deserve more. Liz said it. Okay. I deserve more. Come on, Latoya. When I realized that I deserved more than where I was, than what I had, than who I was, I had to change that quickly. I had to debunk all the lies that I was told, the lies that I told myself. And I had to switch it up. I said, wait a minute. If what I'm doing is not working, if I still feel like this is not going to work, I deserve more in life. That nice house is not just for those other people over there. Those nice cars are not just for those people over there. Your children growing up in amazing schools are not just for those people over there. Me being in love with an amazing man is not just for that woman over there who looks like so and so. No, 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 no. Me being depressed. And no, I deserve more. Oh no. I deserve to go where I want to go, when I want to go, with who I want to be with, doing whatever I want to do. I deserve that. I deserve to be able to go wipe out somebody's entire mortgage if I wanted to. I deserve that. And because I deserve that, I'm going to go after that. I'm not going to chase it because we don't chase around here. we attract. It's added to us, right? That's what it's really like. That's the new level thinking. That's higher consciousness. To know that I'm not chasing anything. I'm attracting everything that I want. See, that's what Matthew 6:33 is. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Where is the kingdom of God? The kingdom of God is in you. God is in you. And his righteousness. What does righteousness mean? His way of doing things. So when I seek God, his kingdom in me, when I take time for self, when I sit and I actually speak to God in myself, when I take time to listen to God for real, when I seek him first and his way of doing things, I think I have everything that I want added onto me. Other folks call that law of attraction. The Bible says it'll be added. How many of y'all actually believe that the life you want can be added? How many of y'all actually believe that if you could speak a thing, it is done? Listen, everything that you desire is already in you and is already done. Period. You now have to fight. And in one aspect, fight, yes. But I'm not talking about a fight from a place of defeat or a place of scarcity, but more so a fight of confidence, a fight of belief, a fight of tenacity, a fight to be bold enough to declare, I deserve more, to be bold enough to show up in the world as the greatest version of yourself. That's what I'm referring to. The fight that says, regardless of what others may think and or say of me, I am going to show up as the greatest version of myself, and I'm going to have all that I desire, and I'm going to keep going even if I may fail a couple of times, even though I may cry, even though I may get uncomfortable, even though people may say certain things. People will join me in business today, leave tomorrow. Whatever happens, I'm staying the course. Whatever happens, I got to get it. Period. There's a different type of way you move, a different type of way you speak. I'm telling you, the place that I live right now, I literally saw it and I said, this is where I'm going to live. Period. The odds may have seemed to be against me, but it did not matter. I said, that's where I'm going, and it's going to happen. Period. Guess what, y'all? I live where I live. After I said it, I decreed it, I believed it, I did the work, I visualized it, I saw it, I felt it, and now it is so. The same goes for you. It's not just because Sharita's whatever. No, it's because I believe and I said it, and that was it. And I did the internal work and physical work to get it done. Can anybody be successful? Absolutely. Will everybody be successful? Unfortunately not. And that's the part that hurts, is that everyone won't. And it's not because they don't have the opportunity. It's because they don't stick it out. There are so many people that I just see quit. And I'm like, man, do you know how powerful you would actually be if you stayed the course? Like, do you know how powerful you would be if you did not get caught up in distractions? Because listen, y'all, distractions are going to come. Strong ones, too. The stronger you are, the bigger the purpose is on your life, the stronger the distractions will be. The harder the trials will be. But he said, yo, be troubled. Don't be troubled. Listen, I overcame the world. If I overcame the world, honey, you're fine. Yeah, it may hurt a little bit. Yeah, they're gonna talk about you. Yeah, you'll talk about your own dang on self. You'll have days when you don't feel like doing anything. You'll be in your feelings. You'll have those days. But stay the course. Stay the freaking course. There are things that I'm manifesting in my life today because I stayed the course. That's right, Liz. It's not a time to quit at all. Now I've had my moments of inconsistency with a lot of different things, right? But I never stopped, even when I wanted to, even when it made sense. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it just seems like it makes sense for you to actually quit, but you don't have to. You have to keep going. And I see a Bam Boss just came in the building. Let me tag her in real quick. Dr. V, what's good, lady?
What's up?
Come on,
Can
Dr.
you hear me clearly, Sarita?
I sure can. I sure can. Thanks for popping up on us. Let's go.
This was so good. What you were saying was so good that I had to pop in. I was trying to wait. I was trying to help Whitfield close out. I was like, you taking too long. You taking too long. Let me hop in. Listen, Sharita, I love the fact that you're saying the things you're saying because it's the things that people need to hear. You know, it's not, people think that some of the things that we are experiencing is because it's us. It's because we believe. It's because and you know we believe because what do you always say?
Only believe until the end.
Only believe until the end. And so that's the truth. Like, you've got to believe that you believe that you believe, right? You got to know that you know that you know. And anyone can operate in that knowing once you know God is here. Once you understand that God is here, right? And that the kingdom of God is at hand, right? And all we got to do is be like, yes, at hand, right here, at hand. And we can access it. And so when I look at what you've done, what you've been able to achieve, what you've been able to accomplish, I've seen it. First, y'all listen. I've seen some times when, listen, it's absolutely no way in the natural that it should have been able to happen.
Facts.
No way. Hear me. No way in the natural that it should have been able to happen. As Sharita would tell me, Dr. V, I'm believing until the end. I'm believing until the end. And sure enough, it was so. It was done. It was finished. It was taken care of. And I understand that level of faith, not everyone understands it. But anyone who chooses to walk in it can, because it is that shift in your mindset, that shift in your consciousness to understand that you have the power and the authority to change that which you don't like about your life.
Come on.
So I already know you're going to have an amazing husband, an amazing life, an amazing house, and the car you want. And I can't wait to come hang out at the crib. I'm going to have my own room. Let me tell you that back, my own little wing when I come to visit. Right?
Come on.
My own wing. Okay.
Come on.
When I come to visit, and it's because you believe. You believe the word of God. You believe God. You believe the word that God has spoken over your life. And I believe it for you. And I believe what he's spoken over my life. And if everyone could just do that, baby, we would be in an amazing space.
Listen, that part, your belief. And I'm telling you, people have thought I was crazy, son. Like, they would tell me, oh gosh, here she go. They would think I was crazy, like she's over the top. It don't take that much. But you know what would happen? They would all have to come back around and eat their words. Y'all ever get comfortable with people thinking you're crazy? Get comfortable with people thinking that you're doing the most. Because this is the thing. You're not like the average person. And when you realize that you're not like the average person because you chose to be who God actually said you are, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. People are naturally followers. So here you come with an actual identity. Here you come knowing that you're a leader. Here you come knowing that you deserve more. And so now you function differently than they do. So now, of course, they're going to look at you like you're crazy because you're not doing what everyone else is doing.
Right.
But that's okay. Because guess what?
Right.
When you get there, that's when everybody's like, oh, see, I knew she was going to be able to do it. I knew it. Really?
Girl, I knew you was gonna. I told them if anybody's gonna do it, Sharita's gonna do it. I told them, girl, listen, girl, I was telling them. I said, Sharita's got this. Sure, I know y'all may think she's crazy, but she's got this. No, you were saying the same mess.
Hello. That part.
You were saying it too. But this is the beauty, Sharita. The beauty is from that place, we can reach back and pull those same people up.
Exactly.
And that's the love of God. That's the love of God. Like, listen, I know you don't understand me. I know you don't get me. My family doesn't get me. My family thinks I'm crazy.
Sure don't.
I'm like, I'm crazy. Okay, whatever. Yes, I am.
Yep.
You know, because I know that somebody's got to be crazy enough to believe for the impossible.
Come
to
on.
make the impossible possible. That's how anything that anyone has ever said was impossible was done. Someone dared to say, I'm going to be the one that proves that it's possible.
Come on.
Look at Mr. and what he's done. He and Shantae, what they've done with this company. I'm sure plenty of people would have said, listen, there's not going to be a Black-owned network marketing direct sales company that will ever be able to have $1 billion worth of success. That's not going to happen. And clearly they've built the company and it will have that and more. Like literally it will. Because if you think about it, if you think about most of these companies, most of these direct sales companies, this is when they take off. When Black people show up. When Black people show up, things go to another level because we think different.
Come on.
We got a different level of hustle. You know, and so something happens and it triggers, and then all of a sudden everything is rolling because we showed up. So what happens in the company that was created by us?
Come on.
That's full of us. There's got to be some stuff that happens. So I'm honored to be a part of Tava. I'm honored to be partnered with you. I was talking to a friend of mine and she was saying, every time you and Sharita get together, you guys are like dynamite. Like you literally explode. And I said, girl, I know. I said, but me and you too. She said, I think it's you and everybody. I said, no, it ain't me and everybody. It's not. I'm clear on that.
That part.
It's not me and everybody, but there are people that when I partner with them, things happen. Things happen. I mean, it's like combustion, you know? And so that's what happens with us. That's why I had to get on here. I was like, I was trying to just go on and do what I was doing. I got out and I watched. I shouldn't have watched. That's why I don't watch you live, right? Remember I said that? That's why I would not watch you live. I said, if I watch Sharita live, I already know what's going to happen. I can't watch it live. I got to sit back in the corner and look.
But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of when you're in your truth and you believe, even when everybody else may think you're crazy, God will send somebody to remind you of who you are. Someone who is just as bold as you are, someone who is just as tenacious as you are, who has a gift of faith like you do to help you and continue to move as a movement to truly change lives. And that's what we do. That's what we do. And so I did this because I really want everyone to realize that they could be successful. Yes. But it's going to have to take you to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to become somebody different. You're going to have to become someone that wants to change, turn the TV off, turn on some audio books, right? Read the word. Yes, know the word, but you also need some personal development. Amen. Amen. You need to be able to grow as well. He said, my people perish. Why? Because of a lack of knowledge. He didn't say because they pray too much, because they read the word too much. No, because of a lack of knowledge. And that knowledge comes from many different places, not just the word. You have to be able to mix your faith with the word and also learn from other things and or people to help you become that person. And as we come and we move and we do things that are literally groundbreaking, I'm grateful because they're happening because we did not stop. We may have paused a little bit, may have said, oh no, I'm not going to do that. But because we kept going in spite of, Now the manifestation's here. Now the words spoken over our lives. Now the things that we went through that we could not understand why we went through them are for this time right now. Now is the time. Arise. Now is that time. Not to sit here and make excuses or to think you can't, but to be bold enough to say, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to be coachable. I'm willing to go and succeed. I'm willing to go forward regardless. And I'm willing to have somebody go down my throat if I don't. Sharita, listen, don't. Because if you want to win, I'm going to show you how to do that. But the moment you come with excuses, honey, it's done. We don't do that here. Period.
Yeah.
And so listen.
Now that's real.
Go ahead, Dr. V.
Well, no, that's real, because let me tell you something. When I look at my life, I could make excuses for all the reasons why I should not have been able to do any of the things that I've done in my life. And in fact, this was my epiphany. When I was in college, I'd had my son, I'd gotten pregnant my sophomore year, had in my junior year. And I just was like, I've got to finish. I've got to get it done. I took extra hours. I did what I had to. I had to get people to keep my son for me. My mom would keep him for me. I would let him go stay a couple of weeks with her while I was doing what I needed to do. Like, there were no excuses. I could not have any excuses. And so this is what I realized. Every time I turned around, something was happening in my life that was negative. There was some kind of crisis. There was some kind of drama. Like, for real. Like, every time there was something major I had to do, there was some drama that came that I would say, oh, well, this is what happened, and so I didn't do it. This is what happened, and I can do it. Then I realized every time I turned around, I was saying that. I said, this is ridiculous. I can't keep saying this. So what I understood was, it doesn't matter what happens. I've got to make it happen. It doesn't matter what's going on. Like, it's the truth. Like, I'm not lying. I'm not making it up. But listen, people are going to get tired of that. So at some point, you got to say, listen, bump the excuses. Let me figure out how to make it happen. And so literally, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was saying, listen, I love your work ethic. You know why I have the work ethic I have? I can't afford to fail.
Come on.
Can't afford to lose.
Come on.
Like, I'm fighting for my destiny. I'm fighting for my purpose. And that means late nights, early mornings. That means that I'm still at the office.
Yep.
I stay here. It might be 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Why? Yep. I'm trying to get to Crown. No, let me change my words. Yep. I'm getting to Crown Diamond. Like, I'm a Crown Diamond. And this is what a Crown Diamond looks like. You do what you got to do to get there. And I'm trying to get there. I'm getting there as fast as I can, because I understand that once I actually have manifested what already exists, because I'm already a Crown Diamond, but once it manifests in the earth realm,
come on,
that's liberty.
Yes.
That's time freedom. Yes. That's money freedom. That's all of the things that I said, like, if I just have this, then I can do what it is that I want to do. But that means right now, sacrifice.
Come on.
So I have to tell my family, listen, you're not going to see me a lot right now because I'm doing something. Now you can join me.
That part.
Or you can watch.
That part.
But I'm going.
Period.
The songwriter said, I'll go if I have to go by myself.
Come on.
And some of us don't have the I'll go if I have to go by myself mentality.
That one right there. That right there. Listen. Listen. Yo, I want you to come with me. Know that. I want you to. But baby, if you so choose not to, know that this plane will still take flight. This train will still keep going on the tracks. Like, no one is stopping. My mom used to say all the time, one monkey doesn't stop the show.
Right.
Like, listen, it's going to get done.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Because losing and failing is not an option.
Right.
One of the things I have to shout out my, Diamond leader, Mr. Browning. One of the main reasons why I joined Tava was because his level of belief was so real. Like, there was no ounce of doubt. He was like, yeah, we're going diamond. Then we're going to do this and be a millionaire. That's what it is. There was no doubt.
Yes.
And that is the type of mindset you have to have, that I don't know how, when, where it is going to happen. I remember you talked about Dr. V, how bad things were happening left and right. I remember literally, y'all, I was hit and ran over by an 18-wheeler truck while I was walking. Then found out I was pregnant at the same time. The same day that I find out that I'm pregnant, I had to have emergency surgery. That very same day I found out I'm homeless, all at the same freaking time.
Wow.
So here I am lying in the bed. I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know how I'm going to eat. I don't know anything. And the first time in my life, I was legit broke. Broke spiritually, broke mentally, and I had no way of figuring out how the heck I was going to have money. But what am I going to do? And there's another layer to this story too, but I won't share it today either. But on top of that, to find the betrayal in all of that, what do? Most people quit, cave in, say, you know what, life is over. Capiche? No. Now I have my moments. And I was like, God, where the heck are you? Because I really don't understand what's happening right now.
Yeah.
But I knew, I was persuaded. I think it was Paul who said, I'm persuaded. Like, I was persuaded.
Yeah.
That there's no way in this world that God put me on this earth to simply get knocked up and homeless and just that's the end of it. Like, what the hell? What kind of God would that be?
Yeah.
He's a good father.
Yeah.
Like, yo, a good father. And so if you have that good father, how can you stay where you are?
Right.
That conviction is what led me to keep trying. And it didn't make sense to people. Like, they were like, why won't you just try to move and go back to your mom? And why don't you do this? And why don't you leave this? And you should just, the way I moved didn't make sense. Because I was so persuaded, I was not going to sit here and just be dependent on no handouts. I was not going to be, I moved differently because I knew there had to be more.
Yes.
So tonight, y'all, I need you to get this. Yeah. And I need you to get it and let it ring in your mind for the entire rest of your life. You can be successful. You can become whomever you want to become. You can be rich. You can be wealthy. You can be happy. You can be fit. You can be whatever. Mm-hmm. If you choose and continue to choose, continue to be consistent in that thing, and it will surely come to pass. So even now with this real churchy, even now, God, no,
even now,
no, but even now in this space, in this movement that, Dr. V and I have, and that we're in, praise God, somebody just got binary qualified. Hey, shout out to you, Miss Vivian. Woo, woo, woo. I'm trying to tell you, this is that work I'm talking about.
Yes.
Even with that, you can choose today to partner with us. And somebody saying, she did all this to say that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did all this 43 minutes to get to this point here. And that's the thing. So many people have to go through so much unraveling of the mind, the stories that they've created just to be able to receive.
Yeah.
Why do you think we have praise and worship church before we have the actual word come forth? Need to revel you up, open you up so you can receive something.
And then you have the altar call.
Right. Come on.
This is the altar call. The call
there
to
you
action.
Go. Come on. There you go. That's it right there. Hello. And the call to action. Come on, is there one? The doors of the church are now open. The doors of the ark are now open, y'all.
Come on now. We need to say, are there two?
Come on. 2 by 2, baby.
But listen, if you really want to get technical, some of the times on the ark, they didn't come by 2. They came in 7s. For the clean animals. Come on, that's a whole other Bible.
Come on.
Come on,
Bible.
The Bible.
The Bible. Come on, the Bible. The Bible says. But no, y'all, for real. Take action today. Yes. Take action. Join us in this movement in Tava. Why? Because it can change your life. It's that simple. It could change your life physically. At bare minimum, you'll be healthier.
Mm-hmm.
But more so, think of how you can change the trajectory of your entire bloodline by one major yes. By partnering up with people that are relentless, people that are resilient,
Yes.
people that are ready. You received your samples. Awesome, Belinda. I'm going to talk to you, honey. You're going to love it, girl. You're going to love it. We need to talk, period. But to be around people that will challenge you, yet equip you to have true success in life. That's what you want to be around. I said earlier on, my life changed when I was exposed to more, when I was exposed to other people. When I saw how they were living, I said, oh, I could do that too. That's mine too. And guess what? Many of the things they did, I've done and lived and experienced, and yet there's more to come.
Yes.
And so it is for you.
Yes.
Dr. V, your final remarks.
Closing remarks. Listen, don't wait. Do it now. Do it now. Don't wait. Do it now. You've waited long enough. You said, I'll do it tomorrow. You said, I'll do it next week. You said, I'll do it next month or next year. But listen, the time is now.
Come on.
The soil has been filled. The seeds have been sown. And now it's being watered. And so the decision is, are you going to participate in the harvest now? Or are you going to have to wait until the next season, the next harvest season, for you to get the results that you desire? Do it now. There's no time like the present, Sharita.
You know, I just feel the song and I'm like, that song, I think it's James Fortune. You've been in this place long enough. Of the mountains I've had enough. Struggle is over for you. It's over. It's over. It's done. If you so choose. So listen, if you're watching directly from my page, you're watching me on YouTube, inbox me, find me on Facebook, or email me, SharitaLeon@gmail.com. If you're watching from Dr. V's page, contact her or someone else in the amazing Tawa network. Share this video with you. Go ahead and get in contact with them. Let's go. That's right, Lisa. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's change some lives. Listen, we didn't come to play games. We came to change lives. Listen, I'm so excited you're here. Thank you, Dr. B, for hopping on and blessing the people. Y'all get at me, get at her, get whoever showed you this video. Let's get it. I'm excited about your future. The time is now. Until next time, only believe until the end. And what? Go get your life. Let's go. I gotta do a video about that next time on why I even say that. But all right, y'all. Bye.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.